Hello, friends. Today I want to share with you something I've experienced firsthand. Looking back on my high school and college years in the 90s, I see how the fashions of that time, baggy sizes, grunge trends, gradually gave way to real style. Now it's time to clean up your wardrobe. I've put together my top 10 trends you need to ditch if you want to look modern and confident. Let's get started! Pajama pants in public. I understand that sometimes you crave comfort, especially after a long, exhausting day. But pajama pants on the street? That's just not it. Imagine, if your house were on fire and you rushed out to save your kids, then of course you'd grab whatever is comfortable. However, when you decide to wear pajamas for shopping or meeting friends, your quest for comfort turns into plain carelessness. Pajama pants are meant for sleeping, not for showing off your appearance. You deserve better, so choose more stylish and well-thought-out everyday wear. Logo overload. Being a fan of famous brands is great, especially if you love the look of Gucci, Supreme, or Bape. But let's be honest, huge logos splattered all over your clothing shout about your taste louder than you might want. When you wear a sweater or t-shirt covered in a giant brand symbol, it feels like the focus is on the logo rather than on you. If you truly appreciate sophistication, opt for pieces with small, neat logos. After all, unless you're getting sponsored by the brand itself, why turn your clothing into a walking billboard? Skinny jeans if you're not slim. Skinny jeans might seem appealing at first, especially when you're constantly bombarded with the latest fashion trends. However, if you have a sturdy build or don't possess a model's figure, these tight jeans only emphasize your flaws, creating a squeezed look. Instead of trying to force yourself into a narrow mold, look for styles that gracefully fit your shape without restricting your movement or highlighting unwanted areas. Your style should work for you, not against you. Sports tanks and jerseys as everyday wear. I personally love sports clothing. It's a fantastic way to support your favorite team or simply feel comfortable during a workout. But when a sports tank becomes your everyday outfit on the street, that's when problems start. These pieces are designed for the energy of sports arenas, where a dynamic, casual look is key. Wearing them at a business meeting or in a formal setting means sacrificing your image. The trick is to balance. Keep the gym gear for the gym and opt for more versatile, thoughtfully designed pieces in your daily wardrobe. Shiny club shirts. Shiny club shirts were the hits of the early 2000s. Maybe you even have a reminder of that era hanging in your closet. But fashion doesn't stand still. What once looked stylish now appears outdated. These shirts evoke a bygone era and do little to help you create a modern, polished look. It's time to refresh your wardrobe with more neutral designs that highlight your individuality without being overly flashy. Enjoy revamping your look. And remember, stepping up your style is all about making choices that work for you every day. Sandals and how they pair with your outfits. Sandals are comfortable shoes that have stood the test of time and are perfect for hot days. Historically, they were worn by explorers and travelers, and in the right context, they can look quite fitting. But let's be realistic. Pairing sandals with dressy clothes or even certain everyday ensembles can ruin your entire look. And don't even get me started on sandals with socks. Sandals and socks together. Unfortunately, that's a style that hardly anyone appreciates and looks completely off. Wrong socks, white athletic socks with formal shoes. Many of you, like me, love comfort. White athletic socks are ideal for the gym or a casual stroll, but when you wear them with formal shoes, a clear dissonance is created. I vividly remember my German friends in an international hostel, always impressing me with their taste by opting for dark socks even during workouts. White sporty socks paired with business shoes look absurd and can ruin even the most carefully curated outfit. Reserve them for active days, and choose classic options when you're dressing up. Sagging low-riding pants. The sagging style, wearing pants low on the hips, became popular thanks to icons like Travis Scott, a young Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and, unfortunately, Tupac Shakur. At first glance, this casual way of dressing might seem relaxed and nonchalant. However, if you're aiming for a professional and polished look, it's important to note that this detail is often viewed negatively by most people. Your appearance should speak of competence and confidence, not a rebellious attitude. Side-cut tanks. Side-cut tanks might look like an intriguing DIY project for those wanting to stand out. However, in my opinion, exposing too much of your body places excessive emphasis on your figure, potentially distracting from your overall look. If your goal is to create a confident and professional style, it's best to stick with the classics. Choose a well-fitting t-shirt that highlights your assets without revealing every detail. Shoes, from pointed to square-toed and Velcro. Shoes are a man's calling card. They can accentuate your unique style or completely ruin your ensemble. Let's break down the details. Pointed shoes. If your shoes look so aggressive that they seem like you could use them as a weapon, it's time to reconsider your choice in favor of a more understated design. Aggressive shapes can come off as overly provocative and may not convey the right message. Square-toed shoes. This is an extreme that weighs down your overall silhouette and makes your look appear clumsy. If you're aiming for an elegant and refined look, opt for models with smooth, organic lines rather than sharp, geometric ones. Velcro. Velcro fastenings might be an excellent solution for kids or those with special needs. But if you're already an adult man capable of tying your own shoelaces, it's best to steer clear of this option. It's not about professionalism. It's about simply taking care of your appearance. In conclusion, friends, these 10 points are my personal experiences and observations to help you take a step toward perfecting your style. If you want to continue evolving and learn more secrets of men's fashion, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to watch the upcoming episodes. There's plenty more interesting content ahead. Thank you for your attention, friends, and see you next time.